Imagine working your entire life. 40 years of early mornings, late nights, sacrifices, and hard work. And then one day you retire and realize you have almost nothing left. No savings, no investments, no safety net, just bills, and time running out. Stay with me, because this warning is for everyone no matter how old you are right now. Let me tell you about Robert, a 67-year-old man who worked for 40 years as a warehouse supervisor. Robert was a good man, a hard worker. He provided for his family, paid his bills on time, never missed a day of work. But Robert had one fatal financial mistake. He never saved for retirement, not seriously, not consistently. Every time he tried to save, something came up. A medical bill, a car repair, his daughter's wedding, his son's college tuition. There was always something more urgent than tomorrow. Robert told himself, I will save later, when things calm down, when I have more money, but later never came. At 65, he was forced to retire due to health problems. He checked his bank account. He had $8,000 saved. $8,000. After 40 years of work, his monthly expenses were $2,500. That meant his savings would last exactly 3 months. Robert sat in his kitchen that night and cried for the first time in 30 years. Robert is not alone. Studies show that nearly half of Americans have less than $10,000 saved for retirement, and millions have absolutely nothing. How does this happen? How does someone work for decades and end up with nothing? It happens silently, slowly, one bad financial decision at a time. The first reason is lifestyle inflation. Every time Robert got a raise, he spent more. Bigger house, newer car, better vacations. His expenses always grew faster than his income, so there was never anything left to save. The second reason is the later trap. Robert always believed he had more time. At 30, he said, I will start saving at 40. At 40, he said, I will start at 50. At 50, he said, just 10 more years. And then suddenly there were no more years left. The third reason is no financial education. Nobody taught Robert about compound interest. Nobody showed him that saving just $200 a month starting at age 25 would give him over $500,000 by retirement. He did not fail because he was lazy. He failed because nobody warned him in time. So what happened to Robert after retirement? He had to go back to work. At 67 years old with bad knees and a heart condition, Robert took a part-time job as a security guard, standing 8 hours a day for $12 an hour. He watched his former colleagues travel the world, play with their grandchildren, enjoy the retirement they had planned for decades. Robert spent his retirement worrying about money. Every month was a struggle. He had to choose between medications and groceries, between heating his home and paying his phone bill. His children tried to help, but they had their own families to support. Robert felt like a burden. The proudest man his family knew now needed help just to survive. And the most heartbreaking part? It did not have to be this way. If Robert had saved just $300 per month from age 25 invested in a simple index fund, he would have had over $900,000 by retirement. Not $8,000, $900,000. The difference between a dignified retirement and a desperate one was just $10 a day. So how do you make sure you never end up like Robert? The answer is simple, but it requires starting today, not later. Step number 1, start saving now, even if it is just $50 a month. The most important thing is to start. Time is the most powerful force in wealth building. Every year you wait costs you thousands of dollars in compound interest. Step number 2, automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer every payday. Pay yourself first before you pay anyone else. Treat your savings like a bill you cannot skip. Step number 3, invest your savings. Money sitting in a bank loses value to inflation every year. Put your retirement savings in an index fund or retirement account. Let compound interest work for you over decades. Step number 4, avoid lifestyle inflation. Every time you get a raise, save at least half of it. Do not let your expenses grow as fast as your income. Step number 5, think about your future self. When you feel tempted to skip saving this month, picture yourself at 67, standing at a security guard post, choosing between medicine and food. That image should be enough motivation to save today. Robert's story is not unique, but it does not have to be yours. Robert still works today, at 70 years old, not because he wants to, because he has no choice. Every morning when his alarm goes off at 5 a.m., he thinks about the $300 a month he never saved, the investments he never made, the warnings he never heard. You are hearing this warning right now. The question is, will you act on it? Start saving today, even a small amount. Because the most expensive thing in the world is not a house or a car. It is regret. If this warning helped you, please subscribe to Finance Warnings. Every week we share real financial stories and lessons that could save your financial future. See you in the next warning.